So today I'm going to share with you a nice tip for shading. If you have a razor, you can use it for smudge and shade. And if you're using very smooth paper that I'm using, it's really fun to shade with eraser. So instead of smudging with your finger or smudging a stump, what you can do, you can pick up your eraser and erase out very lightly those area which you want to blend. So in this way you can have a very nice smooth shading, especially if you have a very smooth paper. And it's really fun to layer up your shade and build up your values in this way. Also what you can do is you can also find some kind of a very sharp uh, pen type erasers. There are so many. I'm using Pentel one. So what I can do is and I can go over this area, let's say, and I fade out this part, and I can build over my values again. So it give you nice texture as well. When you go over again, give the second pass of shade, you can build up some textures as well with this, but as well as some smooth shade and a smooth gradation from one grade to another grade, from one value to another value. So here I know it's going to be cast shadow of this shoulder pad. And wherever you want a very sharp, like light sparkling kind of thing, specular light, you can erase out very dark. Sometimes people use the backside of some mechanical pencil. They have like a small, usually they have this eraser. It's also very useful for this kind of shading because it's really small. You can't erase much with that, but it's really nice for shading purpose. Now it becomes like a painting when you do use your eraser to shade or blend. Now you can think about your forms, how it's turning off, and the turning is really easy. Like wherever the form is turned, the value is going to change. That's the number one rule. That's what Scott Robertson also discussed in his how to render book. So let's say light is coming from top side. Obviously, this half of this whole cylindrical form is going to be lit, and the other half is going to be the dark form. So this is called equator, where terminator, not equator, terminator, where the light is going to be terminate from light to dark, and there is going to be transition, and most of the details are visible at that terminator point because it's high contrast. If there is any texture, the most texture visible is going to be visible at that terminating point. You can you can play with the details, like you can leave that blank, and this area also, like you can give a little bit of detail, but if you only emphasize on that 20% of the area, 20-30% of the area. You can easily play with the 70-30 rule in terms of rendering as well. So that's a quick tip. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next one.